Hi, I'm Ani, and I'm back with Lipstick Rodeo Magazine YouTube. And we have a new submission. We have a piece called Notes from the Front Desk, Cedar Point. And my hope is it will remind you of those kind of sun-kissed days of summer, working hard, having fun with your friends, late night. It's an incredibly magical story, and I hope it reminds you of summers in your life. So tell me how you knew about Cedar Point and when it came into your world.
Well, first it was the commercials. Every year they come out with a new commercial and it has a new theme song.
So, like, what decade would this have been?
Started in the 80s.
In the 80s, okay.
Yeah.
So
my brother started working there and my sister.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the commercials, do you remember them at all?
Oh, yeah. They used to, they used to buy the theme song from famous people, make the commercial really cool, and they go, do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do, going to Cedar Point, gonna have a good summer, do-do-do-do. And then this gets you in the mood, and you watch the commercial, and you're like a kid, and you just want to go there.
Oh, so the breakers were at Cedar Point?
Yep, it's a hotel that's inside the park, and it faces Lake Erie.
He worked there. Did anybody else in your family work there?
My sister Mimi did.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And did she also work at the front desk?
No, she worked at the Silver Dollar Saloon, and it was a replica of the Silver Dollar Saloon in Leadville, Colorado. And so we went there on the family vacation, and it was still very expensive because we had to stay at the Hotel Breakers, and then, but it was just like a dream come true. You go across this causeway, and it's this one-way or two-way road, but Lake Erie is on either side, and you're heading towards the amusement park. And it's incredible. It's like a kid's dream. Your heart's pumping, and then you get through the parking gate guy, and then there's a road that goes all the way around the park, and you could hear the coasters, and you get to the Hotel Breakers. I mean, as a 12-year-old, your heart's this is amazing.
Like Oz.
Yes.
Yeah. So when you were, how many kids went with you on that first vacation with your parents?
I think it was just me.
So you, mom and dad,
mm-hmm.
going to see the brother behind the desk.
Right. Lobby. It was a really cool classic hotel, and then it had this cool long hallway, and then get to this amazing front area, and all this cool hotel furniture from the 1920s, and I was just, the sound of it, the tin roof, it just, and then the Tiffany windows on either side.
Speak loud. Awesome! It looks like a warm up.
Yeah, I'm gonna try schooner.
So basically I'm obsessed with the park. So every year I get the brand new map. So they change it every year because they add a new roller coaster, and I hang it on my wall. And I study it, the new thing, and so I get the job, I apply, and my brother hooks me up. I have a little bit of nepotism. So I get the job as a front desk clerk. And I remember the contract comes in the mail, and it was like 3 sheets of paper, a blueprint, and I was making $4.25 an hour. I was so excited to sign the contract, and it's I remember it started 2 days after I graduated from high school.
Do you remember packing to go, what you brought with you?
Oh, definitely. So I just graduated from high school,
mm-hmm.
and then my parents gave me this Lands' End red monogrammed luggage for my high school gift. And so I remember packing that, and I'm like, okay, what are you going to pack for the summer? And it was your polos, your shorts, your swimsuit. But I had everything in 2 bags packed, and I remember my brother was there to pick me up and take me to the park, and I remember leaving my mom and dad. I literally just graduated from high school the day before, and they gave me that luggage. And there I am packed, getting in the car to go moved to Cedar Point.
Have a good one.
Yeah, you too. One of the three. Emma.
I'm sure you were excited.
Mm-hmm.
Were you scared at all?
I did. I actually cried when I left my parents because it was so emotional.
Yeah.
But I was so excited to go work at Cedar Point.
Uniform, like what was your check-in process?
The check-in process was it was very like kind of military-like. They it's a big park, and everybody gets a uniform. And so I got a navy blue long skirt, cotton, and then a cotton button-down shirt, and then a little bow tie thing for my, and I had a red name tag.
And it said Anne.
It said Anne. I would sneak out and I would go with friends, and we walk along here and get drunk, and we drink beers right on this edge right here.
Now, how was the footing?
It was kind of crazy. It was kind of steep, but like it was like so cool because like this is like Lake Erie, and it's in the beach and everything like that. And so we go out at night during a full, the moon, and just like sneak out on this roof. Like it's great because this is a huge beach right here. So like literally my window's right there, and then I can hear the beach. I can hear a little bit of the waves, and then there's like wave runners, there's parasails, and it's like right out my window. The park is completely empty in the winter, and I had a Ford Thunderbird, an '83 Ford Thunderbird. So I would drive it down the causeway in the middle of all the roller coasters, and we would drag race with the snow and everything. And then I was one of the few year-round park employees, and so I would run the wings because the hotel was completely empty, and I would jog up and down the wings of the hotel.
Card. Can you describe what you're looking at?
So basically, it was built 1905. So this is like the classic lobby.
Oh wow!
Some of these chairs, I actually this is original furniture. This is the original lobby. This is called the rotunda, and this was my room. Actually, you see it right here, and this is where my room was. And like so, guests would come in, and then the front desk was back here, and then you go into the rotunda, and then these were employee rooms all the way up here, and then I had one of the first employees.
Now, were you allowed as an employee to look at the lobby?
We were not allowed to walk through the lobby as employees.
Yeah,
you could only you can only walk. You had to take the side wings out and take the side exits out. You're not allowed to walk through the lobby as an employee.
Yeah.
Only. And so when I was a kid, I would stay there, and my parents would just say, "We're just going to hang out in the lobby and read." And so I would just hang out in this same lobby and read with my parents, and we'd.
But it seems like there's something unique about the romances and the friendships made at these, summer destinations. Do you think there's something to that?
Well, definitely. I think everyone is there for a reason, and summer's so short, and we're so young, and we're free, and that's really exciting to be at an amusement park,
I know.
You're on the beach, and there's an amusement park, and it's gonna be the 4th of July, and there's fireworks going, and